Well, what's up, everybody? It's Tuesday. Y'all already know I'm coming to y'all with a new episode of my favorite talking points, Tuesday Talks with Tiff. How's everybody doing? It's a lot of stuff going on. Disclaimer, I will not be talking about all of the stuff that's going on, but I know there is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of feeling uneasy, and everybody has a right to feel that way right now. So that's why I want to segue into this subject with that, to talk about just different things that people do when you're feeling uneasy, you're feeling anxious about something. How do you calm yourself down? How do you, I call it relax, relate, release? How do you do that? What do you do? How do you do it? And what do you do in order to get that done? Now, second disclaimer, this is a PG, good old Tuesday talk with Tiff. So we gonna keep it good and clean. We ain't gonna talk about the grown folks' activities. But I do want to talk to the grown folks or anyone just to see what it is that you do. So let me go into it for me. For me, praying gonna always be number one. I always, look to the Lord for whatever direction that I'm gonna go to. How do I get through it? What do I need to do to get through it? And that's a norm for me. But I'm talking about things that you wouldn't think of that people do outside of their norm. So I want people to help each other. So that's why I want y'all to comment, DM, tell me what it is that y'all do. Comment, okay? What do you do to calm yourself down when you're feeling anxious? And I get, people deal with anxiety, you know what I'm saying, and different things like that. And I'm not really talking to the people that deal with, like, if you have a clinical type diagnosis with it. I'm just talking about in our everyday lives when things hit us and we're feeling it. So let me give you mine. So, of course, I told y'all prayer is number one. Okay. But outside of prayer, there's two things that I do that help me if something is wrong or something is feeling off. I'm thinking too much, watching too much news, doing all of these things, and I'm starting to feel that angst coming. The first thing I do is I turn on music. Music is it's not therapy to me, it's nostalgic. And I definitely go back old school. I go back to the times when I was a little kid and I would sit up and I would be listening to Whitney and Mariah and Anita and Patty, or hearing my brothers and them listening to music in their room, because they were older than me. So of course they was listening to stuff I wasn't even supposed to be listening to, but she was listening anyway. Tony Braxton, TLC, but I'm talking about in the 90s, the early 90s, when they were first coming out. I go back and I listen to that music, even though I probably listened to them songs numerous of times. It just puts me back into a space of feeling free, but feeling like everything is okay. I knew the lights was on. I knew we had food. I knew my mama loved me. I knew my brothers and them loved me, but I was going to get on their nerves. I knew that, you know what I'm saying, my dog was good down there. I knew I was a kid that could go from my room to play with my Barbies and go in my brothers and them room and tear everything up. I just had a freedom. And sometimes as an adult, we tend to miss out on that because, you got to be an adult. No, sometimes it's good to go back. So music, old school R&B, 90s, 80s, 70s, early 2000s. Let me go back to the old school gospel music. It does not matter. Give me music. I am the composer. I am the director. I am because you always got to have a dance and everything, whether you're in the car, in the house, or whatever. I am the lead singer. I am the background vocalist. I am everything, honey, when it comes down to music. I'm listening for everything, every note, every this, every that. Okay? So music. And definitely music with a long drive, like down the highway or just relaxing in your car, just taking a drive, helps relax me. Here comes number two. One of my absolute favorites. Coloring a picture. coloring, not the adult coloring books, like they have. No, 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 no. I'm talking about like going to the dollar store, Walgreens or something, and going to go get one of those kid coloring books and color you a picture. I can remember when I was a kid and laying down on the floor in my room, and I would go from playing with my Barbies and different ones like this, and then I would sit there and I would open up my I didn't have boxes of crayons. I had it was like a folder, like booklet that my mother would buy me, 200 plus crayons in it, Crayola crayons, new ones, old ones, everything. And I could just go and I could just draw a picture. And as an adult, even though I have apps now on my phone and my tablet and different stuff like that, it still brings me back into that mode of everything is gonna be all right. Color this picture. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen on the other side of this. Whether it's with the world, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, and it just anything that's going on in my life. And so I thank my BFF for bringing this to light to me yesterday, because I wasn't thinking that these things actually brings nostalgia to us, because it was at a time where we didn't have to deal with so much. So sometimes reverting back to that, it ain't reverting back to kid thought like or anything like that. It's just putting you in a mode of everything's going to be all right, because I don't have to think so much about what's going to happen, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. My mother always said, today takes care of today and tomorrow takes care of tomorrow. So why are you going to stress out about today? Go to bed, go do something else with yourself and stop stressing. And I'm learning that more in my older years. It's hard. It's not easy for everybody, but it's some things that you can do. So let me know. Let me know. Comment, 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 and let me know what are some things that you do to calm yourself down if you're feeling nervous, if you're feeling anxious. Let's help each other out. Let's see what fun is we all bring out. So, for me, coloring, music, drive, summertime, love it. Tell me yours. And we're going to get all through all of this together. Whatever nastiness that's going on in the world or whatever's going on in your personal life, we're going to all get through it together by doing some things that will take us away from it. So let me know. Comment, DM, share this, do all of the things. And until next Tuesday, be blessed, y'all.